I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here. Everything in here has a price. And a price. One thing I've learned after 21 years, I work here.
The Mystery NPC, the top secret project that I've been teasing on the Super Mario Bros. X Discord server, is finally complete. Do you ever find yourself making levels and wanting something specific that just isn't coded or completed yet? Have you tried making stuff, but find the process difficult due to a lack of coding experience? Well, let's just say, I might have just found a solution for you. Introducing the NPC Creator, a tool designed to make just about anything you want from the ground up without having to input a single line of code. In this video, I will be explaining how it works and what you can do with it, as well as explaining some more technical stuff along the way. Firstly, let me start by saying that many of you got close to discovering what it was, so kudos to you. And for those who are scratching their brains out trying to solve the mystery, all your questions are about to be answered. So what is possible with this NPC Creator? Well, it's all done with the extra settings made possible with X2. And oh boy, are there a lot of them. You should put an image in to make the NPC visible. Set its height, width, and hitbox. You can choose to display an HP bar if you give it more health. Have it not despawn, let it produce light, give it a color tint, among many other things. You don't need to put an entire NPC's file extension in to load it, just the name. For example, let's load NPC 4, the Green Koopa. Give it 2 frames and have it set to faces left and right, so it will automatically mirror itself when facing the other way. How this works is the number of frames in total thing. If you set 2 frames, then it will display 2 frames when facing left, and the other 2 when facing right. If you set it to direction independent, then it will display 2 frames no matter what direction it faces. You can imagine setting the max number of frames to 4 will make it display all 4 frames when facing left, and nothing much when facing the other way. Anyway, let's get back to images. You place it down and wow! It works! It's not just NPCs. We can load any image located within the graphics folder of SMBX2, like this bush, this block, or even an entire background layer. If you set it to not despawn, you can essentially make dynamic backgrounds with only this one NPC. Now many of you might have wondered, what's with the weird images and porn stars stuff being shown off in the server? The porn stars stuff? That was all just meant to confuse everyone. But at the same time it kinda wasn't. For you see, you can load any image located in your episode or level folder. For example, a picture of a balloon with a file name cool will load when you put it in the NPC Creator. Isn't that neat? To make things even easier, you can use images other than PNGs. On screen is all the file types that the NPC Creator supports. And just like with PNGs, you just need to put their file name into the NPC Creator. Just save an image from Google, put the name into the NPC Creator, and you're done. Down here are the harm types you can register. They're all set to true, and deselecting any one of them will render the NPC immune to that harm source. Keep in mind that all these settings work on a case-by-case basis, so you can have 2 or 3 of the exact same NPC IDs be affected by completely different things. You can also make them immune to fireballs, ice balls, and Yoshi. Just underneath it are the effects. You can give it no effect, or input an effect ID here. It works with any effect in the game as well as custom ones. Onto the really cool stuff now. You can give it a variety of behaviors all at the push of a button. Turn it cliffs? You can do that. Affected by gravity, collides with blocks, the option to outright kill the player, that too. You can set it to friendly, don't move, make it unable to even harm the player, and have it so running into other blocks and NPCs kills them too. Alongside these options, there's also a lot of animation related things. You can make it display specific frames when moving, still, jumping, and attacking. Next comes HP. You can give it just about any value you want. It can be set to invincible by putting HP at 0, have it so jumping stops the NPC briefly or launches the player away. The HP bar, which was mentioned before, displays a nifty indicator of how much health it has left. Just down below is a small category called rotation. It makes the NPC rotate when in the air or on the ground or whatever you want. You can have it do neat things like flips if you really want. Now comes the movement settings, and there's a lot. You can make it chase the player, chase like a Mario World enemy, flee, move like a hammer bro, or just move normally. You can add a sine or cosine effect to your movement so you can have it do some really wacky stuff. All of this applies vertically as well. You can even make it so it has chase AI, chase you like a boo, or move like a spike ball. Oh, and you can make it follow redirectors for some reason as well. Next we come down to the settings involving jumping. There's many things you can do. Jumping after a timer, jumping in the air, and the player does, jumping like a Paragoomba, jumping over blocks and ledges like ninjas, and even having it spawn stuff when it jumps. Afterwards comes the spawning settings. Whenever you want the NPC to spawn something, you need to configure it all here. You can give it speed, offset its position, give it properties like setting any of the AI fields. That's all well and good, but you can make a ton of different things with all of these settings alone. And most likely people won't really be able to tell that this is from the NPC Creator. But what if I told you that this is just the beginning? Because of course it is. You see, NPCs don't have a set way of moving all the time. They follow what are called phases, or states, things which contain their own settings and properties. So, if you want an NPC to walk around slowly and fall off ledges in the first phase, but then in the second, you want it to fly, spawn a million fireballs, chase the player, you can totally do that. It's easy to change states too. In the block collision settings, you can make it so if it touches a wall, then it enters, say, phase 4. All you need to do is put a number there, and it'll change when it touches the wall now. What happens if you put a comma and put a 2 there as well? Well, if that happens, the NPC will randomly pick one of the inputted phases and switch to one of them. It's pretty handy. Anyway, let's scroll up to the start of the phase we've just set it in. See these here? Those only activate once we're told to enter a phase. You can change its hitbox size, have a sound play,
Hello everybody, my name is Marco.
make an explosion or die, change its current HP. You should leave it at -1 if you don't want to play around with this, by the way. And even specify what you want with the jump, spawn, and state timers to be. This is especially helpful if you want an NPC to do something specific. You can just change its phase and it will do those things. Remember, you can set it to restart the phase it's already in, which will activate these settings as well. So you don't have to worry about swapping between two identical phases if all you want to do is spawn an explosion. There's a ton of different ways you can change its phase too, such as facing it like a boo, going near it, and having a handy timer that automatically counts up. When it reaches the set number, it'll change phases. And you can make it change phases when losing its HP. It's pretty useful for boss fights. Oh, and by the way, you get 10 phases to mess around with for each NPC. Have fun! And that just about wraps it up. Here's a compilation of some NPCs I made with the creator. And afterwards, it's an NPC that my friend Juice Boy made. See ya!